Now, if you understand 4, then let us see 4 we saw in the living world, but 4 we can see in the physical world. Whatever you see in this physical world, yes, all material world, yes, even including your body, your blood, your flesh, your these walls, technology, mountains, earth, even light. This is world of physical world, and this is the story of atom. Behind physical world also there are 4. Atom is composed of electron, proton, neutron and neutrino. Again, Trinity concept is here. So you see physical world or metaphysical world, or you see zero world. This is how Professor Park Jae-woo, he explored when he touched the peak of tri-origin. He explored that everywhere there is 4. So now these fingers, you see the joints here? These fingers, the joints, because these fingers have connection with the fundamental forces. So the joints located on these fingers are very meaningful. These joints can touch your mind situations, your body problems, and also it can touch beyond body also. So when he discovered meridians, yes, when he discovered meridians and diamond system, as I told you that he touched border meridians, he touched internal chakras, external chakras, core meridians, everything. After doing this beautiful calculation, he found all these joints, and that is why joint acupuncture came out in existence. Organs, we have organs, yang organs, yin organs, and then we have neutral organs where endocrine glands come. This comes in neutral group. So all these things come under this banner, because here we see 4 forces, and also we have root in the zero world. That is why the joints here hidden inside the palm, and when we calculate all these joints, this become 21. So that is why we say 21 important organs. When we see meridians, yes, meridians, then he found, after he opened diamond world and when he went inside the body, beautifully he saw all meridians finally under the banner of tri-origin forces. One group, hetero group, yin meridian comes in homo group, yang meridian in hetero group, and all endocrine meridians come in neutral group. Finally, everything 21, and it appeared on the joint. Most beautiful research, tri-origin research on emotions. If we see the emotions, we have fundamental emotions, we have 21. We talk about anger, we talk about joy, we talk about anxiety, agony, sadness and fear, but also there is hatred, but also there is jealousy, there is disdain and arrogance. All emotions organized on these joints. What I want to say is that tri-origin acupuncture explored all these beautiful sequences, and here we see on the joint where we do tri-origin acupuncture. As Professor Park Jae-woo used to say, that all emotions are beautiful if it is under the force of Vishnu, or I can say neutral force, because God, the Creator, has fixed this factory inside us. Today, if we have fear, today, if we have anger, today, if we have jealousy, why I can have fear or why you can have fear? You cannot create fear because there is a factory inside. All emotion, that is why we should not feel guilty. Ultimate purpose of our healing is to neutralize that emotion, because the first emotion is wonder. When baby comes out and he opens his eyes and looks this beautiful, wonderful world, and then this from this emotion, all yang, yin or hetero-homo emotion takes birth, and finally smile is hidden everywhere because God the Creator is sitting inside each cell. The Creator is sitting inside your emotion. If we have anger, then Creator is also sitting inside your anger. If we have anxiety, then Creator is also sitting inside our anxiety. If we have fear, if we have jealousy, Creator is also sitting inside our jealousy. Then what is the purpose of our treatment? We just touch the smile sitting inside the jealousy so that our jealousy becomes neutral. How we can say that jealousy is neutral? How we can say that hatred is bad? If it is neutral, for example, two children studying in one class, yes, one child comes first in the class, okay? Then the second child, seeing his classmate, he has jealousy. And now, because he has jealousy, he wants to study more. He wants to work hard because he wants to become like his friend. He wants to become pet of his teacher. He wants good marks, and this is because of jealousy. He works hard day and night, and then he also becomes first. This is neutral jealousy because all emotions, if it is under the banner of neutral force, then it can bring productive result. But another child, he also has jealousy, but this jealousy, because of jealousy, he bangs his head and he tears his pages. Instead of working on himself, he just do some harmful act for him. Then this jealousy is under yin and yang, or this jealousy is under homo and hetero. Ultimate purpose is, when we do healing, this jealousy does not finish, but this jealousy is neutralized. This is how he introduced emotion on the joints to neutralize all these emotions. As you all know that in our treatment system, emotion treatment is the most important treatment. This subject is so vast, but sometimes we can explore more. Next. Now I want to explain that how Professor Park Jae-woo, he explained the complete brain system on the hand. As per tri-origin, when he was looking 4, here is the concept of Trinity here, that he found he explored complete brain, and this topic became the most important topic, the most famous topic between Russian doctors in Moscow. Professor Park Jae-woo, he started experimenting on all patients having brain diseases, because when we understand this 4 concept, we can see this in our body also. See, if you see this central body, yes, head, neck, chest, abdomen, how many? 4. This is not by chance. Everywhere you see 4. You see atom, you see 4. You see living being, you see 4. You see action, every action, whatever we are doing, this is 4. Then body location, body parts 4. Head, neck, chest, abdomen, this is not by chance. When you see arms, again 4. 1, first top part, lower arm, upper arm, and the joints in the center, again joints, hand, lower arm, upper arm, again 4. When you see fingers, you see 4. You see 4 joint, your finger is ending here on this joint. So top joint, middle joint, lower joint, and one joint like new toe hidden inside the palm. Again 4. When you see the joint 4 direction, when we do tri-origin acupuncture, again 4. Front, back, left, right, 4. So under this 4 system of 4, when he was doing experiment on the arms, he saw 4, top, middle, bottom, head, neck, chest, abdomen. So under this arm and leg system. So Sujok is just hand and feet, but before hand and foot, there is also arm system. So for hand, this is representing again top as central body. This hand is representing your entire brain, your face, your entire brain system. Your wrist is representing your neck. That is why Ramdev ji also says, if you have cervical, you do this exercise. Yes? So head, neck, this is chest, and this part is abdomen, and then he told that underarm hair, this is genital hair. So this arm represents full body. If we understand the concept of full body, then hand is representing your brain. He did experiment. For example, you see here, it is very easy to understand because Creator is very simple. The most beautiful part is simplicity. Creator's simplicity. We see, he did it. Professor used to say that I have not done it. I just saw that how God, the Creator, has organized everything under the banner of 4. If we keep hand on the top of our head, we can understand. Front fingers, frontal lobe, and the middle 2 fingers, front part of each finger comes in frontal lobe, and middle 2 fingers, top, it is parietal lobe, and then side 2 fingers, temporal lobes, and then thumb is representing brain stem. So if a person, just simple small information can open many techniques in your treatment world. Just with this understanding, if person has any problem, whether it is sense organ problem or organ problem or any body part problem, if we know medical terms that which brain part is affected, we can go exactly there. We can find the painful point and just one needle, acupuncture and just one needle. Only thing is, we have to find the most piercing, sharp, painful point, and that painful point is a tricky painful point. It is not just by massaging. When we are searching with the probe, it is like a tiny granule, like a particle, small particle, dust like a dust particle. And if you find that painful point and you put one needle, your eye problem is healed, your leg problem is healed. All diseases related to brain, and we work on the brain. You can see the same. Next please. Yes. Now this is the original picture. This picture is original picture by Professor Park Jehu when he was taking this seminar for medical doctors in Moscow. You can see this picture where he also saw the similar pattern because hand, 4 fingers, thumb, and in foot also the same pattern exists, and this lecture completely focused on brain treatment and how your brain is very well expressed on your foot, not only on the hand but also very well expressed on the foot. This is the most biggest beautiful research of Professor Park Jehu, where he developed, he focused and he experimented many patients, and then he found that hand and foot can treat many diseases related to brain. And now, Sujok is such a vast, but then because we have short time, we decided that we should pick up easy baby tips, so that because we have beginners also, so that is why we decided to choose simple tips so that you can understand, absorb now in present moment, and you can just practice when you go out from this seminar hall. The ultimate purpose is that practice. After listening this lecture, practice. So now I'm going to introduce the most important tips we can use in our emergency. Of course, we know all, but additional, if we can add these tips also, then our potential will increase. Yes, as I say that I'm ready to embrace all. I love points of TCM in emergency, and I love using all these therapies. But also, when I added this with my previous knowledge, I became very flexible. Sometimes this point is suiting that patient. Sometimes this ultimate purpose is to see good health and smile. So finally, I'm just introducing small, simple baby tips, and we can practice immediately. So finally, for beginners, I will give very short description. When Professor Park Jae-woo, he said that hand is similar to human body, it was a shocking news. It was not by chance. Hand, yes, has 4 fingers and also the thumb. If we keep this hand in this pattern and we spread out all fingers, we will see that 2 fingers touching the ground, yes, and side 2 fingers hanging like arms and thumb on the top. So 5 projection in from our central body. This central part is squarish, and from this square 5 projections are coming out. Same you see on the hand, square, trunk part, and from this trunk part 5 projection coming out. Please next. So, similarity. Then when we see next, we know that middle 2 fingers are representing legs, so I am not going very detailed because I want to come to the main topic. So middle 2, okay, so time is less, okay. Quick, we go next. Okay, next, we go next. Okay, wait. So how this science is working? Because hand is similar to human body, that is why when we work on hand or when disease takes in the body, because of similarity reason, some energy exchange happens. There is a law in this universe: when 2 things are similar, energy exchange happens very strongly. So when disease takes place in the body, some point appear on the hand, and when we treat on the hand, then curative waves travels to the body parts and it can heal our body. Next. So go next. We come to disease. Okay. So now quick emergency tips. For example, because you have Sujok background, little you know this, so we can quickly see few emergency tips. Yes, we can add in with our previous knowledge. For example, if person has bleeding, yes, bleeding, nose point bleeding. Now here you see next, nose point bleeding, then we can use this rubber band technique. Yes, you can see this rubber band technique. Ultimate purpose is to create a kind of vibration on the hand, so that, yes, the vibration, whatever vibration we create on the hand, because of similarity, some energy exchange takes place and it is healed. So nose bleeding, this is hetero process, so blood is coming out. Our ultimate purpose is to stop that blood. So with the rubber band technique, we can do it. So we have to tie this rubber band on the thumb, nose point, here it is nose point, and hold it for few seconds until that tip becomes blue, and then release very gently, because if we remove fast, then very strong vibration, this is not good for blood, bleeding diseases, so remove gently. This procedure, if we do it 5 to 6 times, we can see result here, and you will experience that how blood you can stop immediately. And next please. Next. So all kinds of bleeding cases, in this Sujok therapy, we can use rubber band technique, and also we can use eyes like uterine bleeding. Like you see uterus point, here this is uterus point, if you see here, then the same technique, rubber band technique you can use, You have to put rubber band in such a manner, hold it, hold it, hold it, and our rubber band should be very good quality so that it can create pressure, and then wait for few seconds and remove very gently. Yes, and then do it again, remove very gently. Do it 5-6 times and we can see this improvement. In emergency situation, sometimes doctor is far, hospital is far, and as a first aid what we can do is important till the time doctor comes to the patient, or we reach after crossing all traffic jams, we reach the hospital. In this middle time, we should not stop, we should do this kind of first aid. So all bleeding cases, like you see this lady, this person has calf muscle bleeding, and when we know the Sujok point, on the Sujok point, again this rubber band technique we can use, and then on that point again the same pattern, release and then tie rubber band, after few seconds release, and then we can see. Also we can do ice massage on the corresponding point. You can see arm bleeding. This is very important tip. The same rubber band technique we can use here. Tooth bleeding on the point of mouth, we can do the same technique. Now hypertensive crisis, also in this situation, emergency tips, Sujok tip. Again in hypertensive crisis, on the brain point, this rubber band you can use, but again very important, when you release this rubber band, you have to remove very slowly. Yes, very slowly, because we need to stop the blood. And you know that we do bloodletting. And same situation in the stroke also. On the tips of brain, bloodletting and this rubber band technique we need to experiment, and you will see the result. I'm going fast because I want to touch important points. So now you saw this rubber band technique. So now you saw rubber band technique in bleeding cases. But if there is a stagnation, yes, in that situation, you apply rubber band on the point, on the correspondent point according to Sujok. But when you remove, the application is the same, but when you remove this rubber band, instead of removing slowly, we should remove quick, fast. We need to create hetero vibration. Yes, wherever there is stagnation, this kind of blue mark on body, we need to know the exact point. We go to that point on the hand or on the foot, yes, and on that point, rubber band, and make it tight till the time finger becomes blue, and remove quickly. And this procedure we have to do 5-6 times, and this will open that flow, and this stagnation of energy, it will immediately open. Yes, you can do in all kinds of stagnation this kind of process. Now heart situation, everybody should know this point. According to Sujok, this is heart point in finger system and hand system. So in all kinds of emergency, when we are waiting for the doctor and person has heart attack, chest pain, immediately press this point. In fact, every day for 1 minute or 2 minutes, for our healthy heart, of course lifestyle, and also if we press this will really help our body, our heart. So in emergency situation, this heart point is very important. And in many system, this point, just one needle, one magnet. Yes, breath. This is tachycardia. In case you see heartbeat is more, on this heart point, if person pulse or heartbeat is more, like tachycardia, then we do anti-clockwise massage on the heart point, and if heartbeat is less or sinking, then on the heart point, we do clockwise massage. These are instant tips we can experience in the same time, we can experience in present moment the result. And continue for few minutes and you will see the result. In urinary bladder problem, like this is urinary bladder point, yes, if there is UTI, yes, UTI, because this is like according to our science, this is a hetero symptom, ice treatment on the point of bladder. If there is some, infection and some burning sensation, massage this point with the ice, and you will see patient will immediately report after a few minutes some coolness in this anywhere in the body. If there is sensation of heat, warmness, then because we are not doing ice massage in the central body, no, we don't touch, that is why no side effect at all. So on the hand we can do ice massage on the corresponding point whenever there is burning sensation, hot flushes or infection, bleeding, like this we can do. So this is ice, and then after that we try to apply buckwheat seed. This buckwheat seed has cool property. So in all kinds of inflammations, in all kinds of bleeding, after doing ice massage, one buckwheat seed on the point will help this patient greatly. Asthma. Now in emergency, you see this is emergency. We should know. Actually here I want to say, emergencies can happen due to respiratory system. Emergency can take place through nervous system, respiratory system. Yes, and also in these kind of emergencies, we should remember 3-4 points. That is brain point, second is heart point, third is lung point, and fourth is your kidney and adrenal gland. These 4 points in Sujok, if we remember, in fact we should teach all our family members these points, brain, heart, because emergency can take place anytime, here on the road, in the airport. Yes, in that time maybe we don't have our treatment kit, we cannot do big treatment. So in that time, till the doctor comes, we should start pressing the point of heart, brain, kidney and the lungs. You can see this is the lung area. We don't have any tool. With the back of our finger, with this bone, we can massage the kidney points. And when person has convulsive states, fits, in that time what? For example, person falls down, what we will do? Immediately, because as per finger therapy, each finger has body. As you know, central body, head, chest, abdomen, in finger, like upper floor, middle floor, lower floor. Very simple. And in finger also, you see all 3 floors. Upper floor, middle floor, lower floor. If person has head problem, then all upper floors of finger is connected with the head. If person has chest problem, then all middle phalanges are connected with the chest. And if person has abdomen problem, then all lower phalanges of fingers are connected with the abdomen. If we understand this, then in emergency, if person has chest pain, immediately which finger and which phalange? Don't think about which finger. Start massaging all middle phalange of each finger. If person has, for example, abdomen pain, a very strong abdominal cramps and pain, and we don't know full Sujok, no problem. All lower phalanges has abdomen points. We just start doing massaging of abdomen points, and then you can see immediately patient can feel comfortable. So convulsive states in this brain point stimulation, you can see, now you know all brain tips. Yes, this is all related to head points. You start massaging all, and you have to do vigorous massage. Yes, we have to do vigorous massage, all fingertips and also all toes, all the tips of feet. If we do this along with the heart point and kidney point, you will see patient will stand soon. Yes, later we will investigate what is the reason, what other things we have to do, but this is like first aid. Till the time doctor comes, or you go to the doctor, you can hand over this patient in a very good condition, and then we all can do our further researches. Immediately this patient can stand. Fainting, collapsing, you know that this point, yes, this is Renzong point, you already know, but according to Sujok also, thumb, upper lip point is here, and according to animal head system, 1 point just below the nail, this is related to fainting. After doing this, if you add this 2 small baby points, 1 fenugreek seed And if we don't have fenugreek seed, no problem, because in emergency situation, we are not with our kids sometimes in parties, sometimes in marriages. So maybe some pin, yeah, or maybe some toothpick, back of toothpick. If we have intention to help that patient, God will send the tool. We have to have great determination and intention to help this patient. So just with a toothpick, you start massaging the one small point under the nail, and then according to this picture, you see these points, immediately patient will stand and open his eyes. Energy points, if we don't know the main points, at least start massaging central line of hand and feet. Instead of massaging full hand, because most powerful points are located on the central line. We have energy points, we have core meridians, we have chakras. If we start massaging this central line, then it will really help that patient in emergency situation. Even we don't know these points, just massage this central line, front side and back side. And fingertips, you know this. Center point is this is revival point. Among all energy point, this central point on the hand and also on the foot. Exactly. We need to give deep pressure on this point. Patient is sinking, patient fainting. Yes, something, his energy is going down, drooping down, and we don't know what to do sometimes. You know, you can always remember brain, heart, lung, kidney, and this central point. This combination, even we don't know, to all our children and family members, if we add this, we can really help our society. Okay, thank you. So, thank you so much. So the time says stop, okay. I'm very happy to be here and very, very thankful to Atama. Thank you so much. And maybe we see each other very soon, and I want to learn so many things from Atama. Thank you, my big salute to Atama. Thank you so much.